William the Conqueror had recaptured York from the rebels. Now he wanted to teach them a lesson for defying him. He began a brutal campaign of destruction to crush any further resistance, known as the Harrying of the North. Villages and crops were destroyed. It is said 100,000 people were killed. With ruthless efficiency, William the Conqueror had secured obedience in his new kingdom. But it wasn't to last. It would be thrown into chaos by his own children. When William the Conqueror died in 1087, his favorite son succeeded him. King William II, known as William Rufus. But 13 years into his reign, disaster struck. While out hunting, he was killed. William's youngest brother took his place as King Henry I. But there was a problem. At the time, Henry's elder brother, Robert, Duke of Normandy, had been on crusade. When he returned, he was furious that Henry had grabbed the throne. From Normandy, Robert attempted to invade England to claim the crown from his brother. But he failed and returned home. In retaliation, Henry struck back. In a reversal of 1066, he crossed the Channel and invaded Normandy, intent on undermining his brother Robert's rule. His first target was Bayeux. This rich and splendid city was one of the jewels of Normandy. Henry was to begin his campaign by unleashing his forces on the city. Bayeux was about to feel the wrath of the English army. In the brotherly feud over Normandy, King Henry I set out to make an example of Bayeux, a town still loyal to his brother Duke Robert. Henry's archers took up position on high ground outside the city and faced an immediate attack by Robert's cavalry patrol. Having deployed their palings, Henry's archers were well protected against the cavalry charge. They defeated the first patrol. As Henry set his sights on burning Bayeux, more reinforcements arrived to join his army.
Yes.
Nu, så du säger namn går den.
Apuga, strel.
Get to be ready for Hestes. Alles with.
Strelbora, side.
Airfather! Here!
Look at you being near each liver to hear it. Alles with.
Approached Bayeux and saw that its towering stone walls would not be breached by manpower alone. Henry would need siege equipment and a defensible location to construct it. Called for the services of a blacksmith to bolster the siege effort.
Eat your worker.
Your way off, Quayatha. That Shule Bayo Timbran. Each brookie that. And your worker? Oh, Farah Don. Gongende new. Eat your worker. Ike on your selling. Yes, sir. West to our.
Bestrel Morin Yerwa. Equita.
Yes, sir. West to our. Of each a gar. Each timber theos.
Henry's presence on the doorstep of Bayeux would not go unanswered. And now his forces braced for an attack by Robert's army.
Gongende a Akerham.
Henry repelled the attack, but he knew that so long as Bayeux still stood, the city would not give up the fight.
Astira, Garwigan. God has this surface.
Strelborn, Strelboran, Side. Courage.
Yaru to work. Sona. Each a worker.
Strela, Buse.
Here. Duce is none borden.
There, a dog. And your worker? Yes, sir. Understood.
With a blacksmith on hand, Henry's infantry would soon be ready to construct siege equipment.
Each timber.
Yes, sir. Where's the holler?
Flamboga, Arod.
Obesis is
That should have been a timber.
Yeah, Panagonga on way. Yeah, Strelborn. Flamboga, Arod. Strelborn, ja. Strelborn, Jerwa. Dida hit.
Bury your words up.
Henry's infantry could now construct battering rams, siege weapons designed to break open fortress walls.
Flamboga, Arod.
Fuse to servant.
Beodeth, men. Strelborn, Jarl. Beodeth, men. Strele,
What's her face, eh? Saxule Beotimbre.
Abuga, Strelborn. Flamboga, Arod.
And your work, eh?
Strelborn, Jarl. Skejerviath.
Garwigan Assassin.
Strelborn, Jarl. Flamboga, Arod. Strelborn, Jerwa.
Behesa.
Cometh honor.
Steranda to the seat of
Beodeth, men. Beodeth, men.
Yeah, we get
fully in the hit. Geum Schorkel! Shelton!
Look at your each limit here. Verwundete Crackers mit Boldenes! Apokryphos, ja! Today's number down. Ich gar so ahead. Alles with. Yeah, you come gun.
Gerwa Garwigan. Nu Jelast.
Garu Upper. Odessians Service.
Gejerwia! That's Timbren Shalevale! Strailbore! Yeah, break it! Yeah! Strele Bolsa! Ja. Hitbeard Bulldog. Flambo. Ich Eon, you done. Nu, you last.
With the power of battering rams, the English army could crack open Bayeux's mighty walls.
Ik read it.
Yeah, way we get that name.
I mean a word.
Ram Jaro, vi du sett Donde Svahaten. Vi du seras.
Nu, Tulkes.
Nu, you last.
Fort Wande.
Vi sent Jerwin.
Jette Tute.
Underfonda, Hildeshoff, Bionda.
Ich live here.
Strelbore, better.
Kanika, stand the name! Ich shall lay Fort Wande Crackers mit Boldenes!
Vi du Donde Svahaten. Vi sent Jerwin Stagnauer. Vi du Saras. Wendende. Vi du Seattle. Wakende.
Is Arne on to
Abuga, Strelbora!
Shot by Vi du Seras. Stagnauer.
Bayeux's walls had failed, and Henry's men could now storm the city. Robert's garrison made a last stand to defend Bayeux, but Henry would show no mercy in cutting them down and burning their city.
Yes, sir! Herregon Garton way!
We send you! Hester, Agnawa! Willa!
Swaha, swaha, shetende.
Vieru Eala, Vieru Seras Verende! Donde Bata! Eala, Vieru Seras Verende! Beginner, Vieru Seras!
Kritis, alla switte. Abuga, strelbord. Strelborda, Bertude to Shepard. Abuga, strelborda.
Vieru Seras Yaru! Erende Hester!
Abuga, strelborda. Ja, strelborda.
Ja, ich hab Gande! Find Vieru Seras!
An army to here. Fuse Sultans! Paragongat on way! Strelborda! Berre! Vilken snabbis som leder jag! Abuga! Today is number none! Ik er op shorten!
We send you Donde, Swahandan! Vieru Seras! Wendende! Vieru Siaru Yaru!
Strele Fuse! Strelborda Yaru! Blackboga Aron! On Styria, Stinga, Paragonga on way. Strele Fuse!
Vieru Seras Yaru! Vieru Siaru Wergende! Erende Hester! Hester Agnawa! Abrayosa! Vieru Seras! Vieru Seras! The Hildeshura!
Strelborda Yaru!
Stand in the ice! We send you with Donde, Swahandan!
It shall be timbre this!
Vieru Seras! Vieru Siaru Wergende! Hester Agnawa!
Obedience is granted!
Find the Donde,
As Bayeux burned and the people fled in terror, King Henry basked in the victory over his brother Duke Robert. But Henry would not stop until all of Normandy was back under the English crown. By 1100, the medieval knight was dressed from head to toe in mail.
Mail is really like a metal fabric. It moves and behaves like a cloth, but is actually made of hundreds and thousands of interlocking iron rings.
It could turn and deflect a sword blade.
As an armor, mail didn't work all by itself. It needed the addition of a padded coat. The coat absorbed the shock of the blow, whilst the mail turned away the cut. Together, they formed an incredibly effective protection.
The first stage in making mail was to create wire to the right thickness. To do this, it was pulled through a drawing plate, which had a series of ever smaller holes, until you got wire of the desired gauge.
To make the rings, we wind the wire onto a mandrel.
And then we take it off the mandrel and cut the rings.
So I've flattened the overlapping ends of the ring and I've pierced a hole through it. And now Nick has to put a rivet in it. The basic construction of mail would be a ratio of 4:1. So each ring goes through 4 of its fellows. Here you can see I've made a set of 5, which will then be joined to other sets of 5 to create a sheet of mail.
Mail had to be tailored to a perfect fit. It had to be shaped for feet and legs, arms and hands, and of course the head. A skilled mail maker could make very precise shapes.
Of course, for more complicated parts of the body, like elbows, we can actually tailor it in 2 different directions at the same time.
Yeah, so if we fold this in half, we have an elbow.
One of the main benefits of tailoring in mail was that it meant a knight didn't have to carry a single ring of extra weight that he didn't need to.
The mail to cover a knight from head to toe required about 200,000 rings.
High-status knights would have had their mail edged with gold, but most importantly, it had to be functional.
Clad in mail with his shield and helmet, the knight was well equipped to face the weapons of the day.